Primetime was shocked that President Biden decided to fly into an Israeli war zone.
Why on earth is Joe Biden flying to Israel?
Hey everyone, it's David, producer for The Benjamin Dixon Show and Like It or Not. So Fox News is having a really hard time figuring out how to deal with President Biden doing what presidents do. President Biden has flown to Israel. He's there now at the time that I'm recording. And last night, Fox didn't know what to do with themselves. Here's Jesse Waters.
Primetime was shocked that President Biden decided to fly into an Israeli war zone as Netanyahu prepares for a historic ground campaign against Hamas in Gaza. We don't see how it's possible that Netanyahu can oversee the launch of ground operations and meet with the president at the same time. Therefore, President Biden's trip will only delay Israel's ability to strike Hamas quickly. Delaying the Israeli war plan only helps Hamas and gives the Arab world time to align and wreak havoc. Is Biden stalling Netanyahu in order to talk him out of a large-scale counterattack? Well, CNN is reporting that Biden will tell Netanyahu to be cautious and be cognizant of collateral damage.
So, talk about trying to find any way to turn something into... This is just doublespeak at its finest. If Biden wasn't going to Israel, if Biden didn't go, they would be losing it over that. And why doesn't this argument apply to every other trip and photo op? When Fox has nothing else to talk about, they talk about the border and the supposed crisis, and are always upset that Biden's not down there. They might as well complain that he doesn't have an office set up right by the border. Same thing with natural disasters. If Biden doesn't show up when there's a disaster, they criticize him for being elsewhere. Here's the thing about these photo ops. They're photo ops. Going to the border just means the Secret Service is going to be in the vicinity and be a headache for Border Patrol and get in the way of actual operations there. Visiting communities and government officials and touring natural disasters really gets in the way of the actual recovery. I'm personally not a fan of Biden's total show of support for Israel, especially without any strings attached in terms of aid and Israel's targeting of Palestinian civilians. But if there's one place a president should be, it's meeting with foreign leaders, being there in person to show support. It wasn't just Jesse Waters, though. Here's Laura Ingraham.
A Secretary of State going there, okay, that's one thing. But why on earth is Joe Biden flying to Israel? What's the purpose? Does Israel really need another distraction?
Again, I think that the photo ops can be a little absurd, but if you're going to do them, there's no kind of visit, joint appearance more legitimate than an American president meeting with an ally and reaffirming support. That's just presidential foreign policy 101. Again, not supporting the Israeli conduct and position and how they're responding to the Hamas attack. But yeah, both of these takes are just completely stupid. How do people watch these and take them seriously? If you watch Fox consistently, if they're your main go-to, you've seen them argue and complain about why Biden's not around, why he's not seen, and then when he is being seen, they're complaining as well. It really boggles the mind that people would take these people seriously. Anyway, let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll be back.